am so glad you guys can't see my bed from this angle because it is a state. I got home like 20 minutes ago and I decided to instantly film this video so I can then obviously unpack. So my bed is a state, so I'm glad this is the angle we film at. Hello everybody, how are we? So I have literally just got back from Disneyland Paris again. So the haul time. Yeah, time for the haul. I go with my family. We always go to Val d'Europe on the day we arrive. So I think first I'll start off by showing you the stuff I got in Val d'Europe. So what I'm wearing. I was so excited about some of the stuff I brought, so I decided to wear it for travel day. So first I got this t-shirt. Oh, I'm gonna be too short. It's from The Mandalorian, which I haven't even seen yet because it's not released in the UK until March 24th, Disney Plus. So I haven't even seen the show yet, but I know I'm going to love it. So this was the only one on the hanger. Let me tiptoe. So it says Star Wars, The Child, and it has little pictures of Baby Yoda, and I love it. It was the only one on the shelf and it just happened to be my size. So how lucky is that? So I got this. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like standard t-shirt price, so about like €6. But I got that. I've got a shoes. So bear with me a second while I take my shoes off so I can show. I got these shoes. This bit is sparkly, but I don't know if you can see that. So it's just like would you describe it as millennial pink? I don't usually use that term, but I can't think of a better way to describe it. I've just got Minnie Mouse like embroidery design here. I've seen these on Facebook for ages and none of my local Primarks have them. I've searched, like I say, I've searched all over. I just keep looking at the same two Primarks in the UK for them. And then if you've ever been to Val d'Europe, you'll know the Primark has like its own little Disney section in it. These were just on the edge of it and there was two pairs, size 6 and a size 8, and I'm a size 6, so I was like, perfect. Getting them, love them. And they, on the tag it said €18, and then I got to the till, they scanned for it €9, so even better. So I always forget the name of the shop. It's next to Primark in Val d'Europe. I think it's called Zing, I think. But don't quote me on that. It's the shop next to Primark. You'll know what I mean if you've been. I always end up getting something from there. I think the best way to describe it if you haven't been, it's like a Forbidden Planet. That's my best way of describing it. They had a little sale section and I got this bag. It was €12.99 down from 25, I think. And it's Mary Poppins umbrella. The tip bit is just a bit bent, but not the biggest problem in the world. It's sparkly. On the back it says Mary Poppins. Yeah, and it's got a little zip pocket inside with a little Disney tag. It's not the biggest bag in the world, but I don't usually keep much stuff in my purse anyway. In my bag. So purse, phone, lip gloss. That's it really, and I need to put you guys on charge. I'm sorry if the lighting has changed a bit. The camera always seems to go funny when I put it on charge. Sorry about that, but we were down to like 4 minutes left to film, so sorry. I'm sorry. Now we're moving on to all the park stuff. So I'm not going to do it in any order. I'm just going to get it as it comes out of the bag. I think that's the easiest way to go about it. Pins. I got 3 pins on this trip. I can only find 2 at the moment. So we'll get to the third one when we find it, but was in the Village and it's an orange colour, which I believe is $7.99. Let me show you. It's Chewbacca and he's got his crossbow. You all know how much I love Chewbacca, so I had to get this. You'll be hearing about it next week in the trip report, but I met him and Ray this time. I've met Chewie before, obviously, but Ray was there this time and it was so amazing. I wanted to get a Ray pin, but that's not a thing apparently, so I got my boy Wookiee. Per going to any of these seasons at Disney, I always have to get the pin for it. For the Lion and Jungle Festival and last year's Legends of the Force, they did mini versions of the posters for pins, so I was planning on getting one of them, but they decided not to do that this year. There are 3 types of pins for Legends of the Force. The one I got, all one with R2 on it, and then it says Legends of the Force, all one with Kylo on it, and then it says Legend of the Force. I decided to get this one just because I couldn't decide between R2 or Kylo. I feel like that's making you pick your favourite child. So I decided not to and just go for this one. And it's just the standard one. Legends of the Force, a celebration of Star Wars. Again, orange, $7.99. Yeah, so I got that. So as I did just say, I do like to get pins for all of the seasons I go to at Disney. I went for Frozen season. They did have pins out for Frozen season, but it didn't say a celebration of Frozen, which is I think what the season is called. It just had like Frozen characters in front of the Disney castle, and they were $15.99, which I thought was a bit steep for the pin what it was. They did have a version where it was just the Disney castle with snowflakes around it, and that was $15.99 as well. And I just didn't really feel like paying that much for it. Yeah, so I didn't end up getting any Frozen pins. There was some that I liked of the little, I forgot his name, but you know the little salamander. There's him, just the blue him or him on the purple flame. I was gonna get him, but I've seen him around before, not during the season. So when I go again in June, I might pick him up. We don't know. While I've got this out, I didn't buy this trip. I got this like a couple of trips ago. I think I got this last January actually, but I did get some new autographs, so I thought I would just show you guys that. So I didn't get autographs of all the characters I met, because this is just a standard autograph book. It's not just for this trip, it's just when I started last year. So I was getting autographs of characters I hadn't met already in this book. So like I met Goofy, but his autograph's already in this book, so I didn't get it. Donald, number 1. I've met Donald loads of times, but this was the first time I'd actually met him in his standard outfit, you know, his blue normal outfit, which is mad. I've done so many Disney trips and that's the only time I've met him in that outfit. I've met him in his 2 different Christmas outfits, and a safari outfit. This is the first time I've actually met him in his normal outfit. So, Merida. The Merida meet and greet was quite interesting. I won't go into it too much now because obviously this is just a haul. So next week I'll tell you about meet and greet. It was good meet and greet. It was just a bit weird, but yeah. And you all know how happy I was with this meet and greet. Rapunzel and Flynn. So that was all the autographs I got on that trip. I have been looking at this, we can call it a collection, it's kind of a collection, for a few trips now, and I wasn't sure on which one I wanted to get. So I got this one because I met her on this trip, a little bit of a hint, and she's one of my faves, and there was a few I was undecided about, so I was like, I can get them next time. I'm not sure if she's going to show up, but I got Rapunzel. She's got a little Pascal on her shoulder, and her dress is so sparkly, and it just says Disneyland Paris on the base. They had loads of these, so she was $14.99. All of these ones were $14.99. There were some bigger ones as well, but also $14.99. For some reason though, Mary Poppins, which was the same size as her, was $19.99, which I couldn't understand. So I got Pansy because I love her and I met her, and she's so pretty, and we love Pascal. Okay, so during this time of year they do a lot of sale stuff at Disney, mostly in like the village stuff. I saw this in the Disney store in the village on the first day, and they didn't have it in my size, and I was really glad because it's so beautiful. So I kind of gave up hope, but then I was on Startles with my dad, and my mum saw it in the gift shop in my size. They had it in one size, in my size, so she got it for me. It is a Star Wars R2-D2 top. R2 has some glittery bits on him, and it's like a knotted crop top style, but it's got long sleeves. Let me show you. And the sleeves have got lace on them. So I just found that so pretty. So how much was this? 70% off, and it was $34.99. So I can't remember how much it actually was. $34.99 with 70% off. If you're good at maths, you can work that out. Here's my other pin. So as you know, I do like to get pins of characters I met on the trip. Well, that's a tradition I started up last trip, but it's going to be a tradition that I continue. I have seen pins around before with Flynn and Rapunzel on it, but again, on this trip, wasn't a thing. So I got just one with Rapunzel on it. It was a green. So I think that's $6.99. That is the cheapest form of pin. So I'm going to have to keep a lookout for a Flynn one. There is a stall at Comic Con that does sell like all kinds of trading pins, official trading pins from new and old, so I'll have a look on that stall. And they keep them in different cases, so I can ask for a Rapunzel Flynn Rider pin and they'll find the princess case out. So hopefully they're there in May. No, my luck, they might not be now I've said that. But I just got a Rapunzel pin because she was like the highlight of my trip meeting her. Again, I wanted a Ray pin, but that's not a thing. Apparently that's not a thing. So yeah, pansy pin. Okay, and this is the last thing I brought. Maybe not in chronological order, but this is the last thing in the bag. I did buy it on the last night. I have been looking at these for a while. They are fairly new to the parks. Maybe like a couple of years. I don't know. But they've started bringing out a few different ones, so I thought, might start the collection. So basically they are ears, but they're just standard black ones, and then the bow is interchangeable. Not this pair, I'm just using it as an example. And you can buy the interchangeable bows, but I didn't really like the idea of just getting ears and changing them out because I quite like collecting my ears. I am a big bow lover, so I thought, because you can just buy the bows and wear them as normal hair bows. So that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be a new collection I start up. So I got this one. It is obviously the Ratatouille one, so it's got a little hat, cheese, Eiffel Tower on this side. His whiskers are a little messed up. I tried to find one with the perfect whiskers, but they were all kind of a bit messed up, so I'm just going to have to kind of place them out a bit. This was $13.99. There was a few different designs. They had a Moana one, a Snow White one, a 2020 one, and another one which I can't remember, but I really like the Ratatouille one. And then on the back it does just say about, as I said, so that, if you've got the ears, that's the one it comes with. The, it's black and silver polka dots, but I decided to get them and I'll just wear them in my hair, so Ratatouille hair bow. And yep, that is everything I got from Disney this time. So, whew. I don't want to get into it too much this video because it will spoil next week's video, but I didn't do many meets on this trip, but Chewie and Ray and Flynn and Rapunzel were definitely the highlight, and oh my god, I can't believe I met them. Also, I haven't shown you these in the video yet. Just like my nails. It's got Chip, Mrs. Potts, gold with a rose, and the rose is 3D, how cool is that? Red, glittery one, and then the thumb's just plain red. Sorry, off topic, I just had to show you that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna go before I spoil the next video for you guys, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the haul. A lot of the stuff I got was in the sale, I just realised that. That's another bonus about going to Disney in January, you get a lot of the sale stuff. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more Disneyland Paris content, and I will see you in the next video for the trip report. Bye!
Beverage, would you like one?
No, thank you.